Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Forsaken Legends episode. And this time we're going to continue our castle building. But before we do, I need to make a few notes to the viewers. First of all, you can see this is a little bit different than the way I left it off last time. Namely, the back here is all built out, and some of the wall pieces are actually sitting here taller than other ones. The main reason for that is, first of all, I encountered a bug where if I delete a block, all the other subsequent blocks that I built prior or after I built that particular block all delete themselves, and so I actually lost half of this and I had to rebuild it from scratch. But the second thing is the trees apparently don't care where you build things. When the trees will respawn, and when the trees respawn after you leave the area or after you log out and log back in, they'll grow, and they'll actually grow into your walls or into whatever you're building. And the problem with that was you couldn't chop them down without removing the blocks, and since there's that block bug, I can't actually remove just the blocks I need to remove the tree. So I had to go ahead and finish portions of the wall that were near trees. As you can see here, this tree is kind of stuck in the wall, but I wouldn't be able to build those blocks up all the way because the tree would be, the mesh of the tree would be in the way. A couple thoughts before I actually start building here. So this actually isn't big enough to be considered a castle, in my opinion. It's going to be more of a fort. And I think what we're going to do together, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to build the very first town or shire of Forsaken Legends, and we're going to give this portion of the world a little bit of context. So this is going to be Fort Geru, and it's going to be overlooking the town of Geru, which will stretch from this fort all the way to the high tower over there. And I'm going to need your guys' help to build it, because I don't want to build it by myself. So if people are going to actually play this game, if you're watching this and it's, you know, not years in the future, you know, if it's just days in the future from the making of this episode, you're going to help construct a Geru, and it's going to be a walled-in town, and you guys can start building structures and make roads and stuff, and it'll be fun. So it'll be the first city. It'll be the city of Geru, the first Forsaken Legends town that has ever been officially created. And this will be Fort Geru. It'll overlook it. And this all takes place, this whole land here, I wanted to call the Fingerlands, or Fingerlands is how it would be spelled, because it kind of looks like some giant beast kind of raked his fingers through the dirt and made these little channels of water that seem to be almost connected enough to be a river, but still independent, and enough pools of water that they're not really a river that you can sail through. Anyway, one of the things I wanted to do was take a closer look at their combat. Now, I know they're going to be having a new update coming out pretty soon. Rumor has it a week or two at the most, and then from there on out, they're actually planning on updating it very frequently. So what I wanted to try to do is one of the things they're going to update is their combat next. At least I believe that's what they said they're going to do. There we go. Anyway, so I want to do some PvP. And in order to do the PvP, I need another person to record with me. So if you're available for that, just let me know in the comments below. So that we can, you know, I'm not a great PvPer, but I definitely want to be able to PvP with somebody with the new combat system, just to show it on something other than just a mob, something other than just a mob. So already I've used like 600-700 blocks I've already constructed. So that's 600 or 700 wood and stone each. That is a lot. And I haven't even remotely finished just the exterior wall, never mind the towers. So one of the things I want to talk about while I'm doing this is about promoting this game. I really think that this game is getting to the point of playability where it's fun. It's fun to just sit down and do. I would do this without recording, and I could do this for hours, and I'd have a blast. And they're going to be coming up with more and more frequent updates, and I think we should all do our part to try and just expand the horizons of this game and the player base of this game. So what I would like for everybody who's watching this to do is you can just convince one friend to buy into this alpha test. We could double our numbers, and it would really help the funding of the game. It would help the funding of the game, but it would also just help get the word out there. So I'm really passionate about this game, and I'm willing to bet that if anybody is watching this that early enough to actually take action on what I'm calling to action for, that they like this game enough that they would really want to see it succeed as well. And one of the ways that we can help make this game succeed is by going out and finding just one person, one friend, relative or otherwise, who likes these kind of games and who'd be willing to put in the buy-in price. You know, even if it's just the lowest tier package. If it's higher, great, more power to you. And if you can get more people in, that's also fantastic. But just go out there, guys, and make this game a reality. I really want to see this thing come to fruition, and the guys who are working on this, they're working hard, and you know that if you've been playing this game. And it really deserves to have a shot, but it can't get bigger quicker without you guys helping out. So just keep that in mind as you're watching these videos, as you're liking the videos, and subscribing to the channel and helping improve the visibility of this game. Just remember to go out there and champion for this game yourselves. As you guys will also see, I've also leveled up since the last episode. I'm almost level 4, and I was level 1 when I started, so I've been working on this character a good bit, which means it's really just gonna suck when they do a data wipe and I have to redo everything from scratch. But you know what? That's what we signed up for when we got into the alpha testing, so I can't complain too much. So I heard that they've switched developers from Kyle to another guy, and other guy, I'm terribly sorry that I'm not remembering your name right now. But I'm really excited to see your work. I really don't know how much of this, how much I want to actually build in this episode. I don't want to spend too many episodes on me just building this castle, but it is quite the project. So I hope you guys all start giving me some other things, other content to talk about by building up the city of Garu, or the town of Garu. I'm just going to pretend that the mana bubble is like a shield created by the mages of the old gods to create life, and that's why we all spawn in it. One of the things I know they're planning on doing in a soonish update, I don't know if it's the next update or after that, they're going to make it so I can actually craft multiple of one item at the same time, so I'm not going to have to sit here and click here 22 more times just to get my 22 foundation blocks. I should be able to do them in sets of 5 or 10 or whatever it is. There we go. Okay, so it looks like in order for me to place this, I actually have to put down some foundations. So that's okay. just put these down here. Let's see, how am I going to fit this in? This is where we come to the finessing part, and I'm also going to need a staircase. Small staircase, I think. Don't actually know how I'm supposed to place this. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I have to build beams. Ugh. Why, how could I forget that? Wood pillar, I believe, is what I need, right? Wood pillar. Okay, so I went and I gathered all the resources, and now I'm ready to build the doorway. So in order to build the doorway, I actually need to build beams. I need to build beams and 2 doorways, and then I'm going to build a ceiling piece and then stack it up with blocks and see if that works. I don't know exactly how everything works here yet, but hopefully this will work. There's 2 beams on a doorway. Perfect. One doorway. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can do this. One wooden pillar. Two wooden pillars. 3 wooden pillars. 4 wooden pillars. Staircase. Should just allow me to walk right up there. No. Oh, it's still kind of... Ugh. That's kind of annoying. Why isn't that working? Developers, why isn't this working? Why is this not snapping into place like it should? What is going on here? No, I can't end it like this. No. Fort Garu must continue. Look at this. I can't even lift it off the ground. Look, it won't go off the ground. Why won't it go off the ground? I feel like I'm doing something stupidly wrong. Stone ceiling. Stone ceiling, stone door, stone pillars, walls, stairs. What is going on here? Okay, so I don't know why it's not working right now. I'll figure it out later. But thank you everybody so much for watching. The name of this game is obviously Forsaken Legends. If you haven't figured out by now, then I don't know why you're watching this channel. And here's the annotations. You can see Holy Fire Games YouTube channel. Holy Fire Games, of course, is the publisher, the developer of the game Forsaken Legends. Here's an annotation to their YouTube channel, their forums as well. Just their main website is in the description below. And of course, my YouTube channel is also here. Click in it, subscribe to it, like this video. It'll help improve the visibility of this game to everyone else. And again, like I said earlier, just go out there and promote this game to all your friends, your family, and try to get at least one person to buy into this. If we can all get one person to buy into this, we can double our community size. So again, like I said before, thank you so much for watching, and as always, my name is Zaru, and this is the Babblers.